I'm Parris K.
And I'm Lady J.
And we are
Two in Sync.
Y'all would be surprised how many times that happens when we don't say it at the same time. And me personally don't see a problem with it. But this one,
It has to be
in sync.
Yeah, you got to be in sync when you say that. You can't come in here and we off. That mean we ain't in sync. That's not what we trying to do.
I digress.
I don't know why you digress.
I ain't got nothing to say.
You should just say you're right. We need to be in sync.
I don't agree that you're right.
Why do you want to start fighting?
That's why I digressed. I didn't want to fight. And I didn't want to argue with you.
All right. She quoting my lyrics now, y'all.
Yes, you do. Have you told them about your music to go check it out?
No, I didn't know that's what this was for.
What?
I didn't know this was like a free promotion.
Always.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If you do not know, I do rap. Well, I consider myself a lyricist. Lady J the Queen. Just type that in on everything and I'll pop up.
For sure. Please go check her out because you would have understood the lyrics I just said if you did. But today, well, Jazz just woke up, right?
I what?
Just
I did just wake up. I've been napping. Waiting on you to come over here.
Somebody told me I was too old to take a nap. But
who told you that?
I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
What I was getting ready to say, so you had to push past being tired or just wanted to sleep in and you got on up.
Yeah, literally like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, because you was taking forever to text me back.
Yeah, I was asleep. I would wake up and text you back and go back to sleep.
Yeah, I should have called you.
You should just call.
I should have. I was just trying to practice this thing called patience. And so, with that being said, I just came from, you're not helping me.
Helping you what? You just came from church.
Yeah, I was getting ready to end the video right there and there. But we're gonna keep it pushing, right? You not feeling me?
Yeah, come on, keep it pushing.
Girl, she taking her time on me. I'm just trying to lead us into today's topic, and today I just wanted to talk about choosing to be happy.
Yes, and it is a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So just like I was asleep, and I could have woke up and been like, I could have had any kind of feeling when I woke up.
For sure.
But even though I could still be asleep, I probably would not rather be asleep, but I could have used a little bit more sleep. I'm choosing not to be grumpy.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You don't feel like I'm grumpy right now, do you?
Okay. And so, how important? I can tell that you just woke up by your energy.
Really?
You have good energy, but it's very calm, which is okay. But I can tell.
You want me to be high?
I want you to be yourself.
Crunk juice.
Goodbye.
Choosing to be happy though. That's a good subject. A lot of people don't realize that they have full control over their emotions. And nobody can make you feel, in my personal opinion, nobody can make you feel a certain way. That's your choice on how you feel. And I feel that if somebody is trying to make you upset or trying to do something like that, if you allow it to happen, then yes, you're gonna fall into that trap.
Mm-hmm.
But I choose to not let people steal my joy. It's a choice.
I think that you are pretty good with not allowing people, for the most part.
Right, I'm not perfect. Sometimes Sometimes they get the best of me in my mood.
But that decision to choose to be happy, even though every circumstance tells you not to, or you just might be in a dark space. For me, it's not always easy to choose to be happy.
I know it's because you don't have if you don't have full control over. It goes back to like how you think, like how you process information, all that. Like if you know, okay, say somebody triggers you. And I hate to use the word trigger because everybody's been using it lately, like it's a mental health thing going on around.
Right.
But it's really up to you to decide, okay, this person is saying something that is making me revert to a certain way. Or you can say, you know what? No, I'm not. What you're trying to do, I'm not going there. I'm not giving you that energy that you want me to give you.
Mm-hmm.
It's how you respond.
Yeah.
It's your choice. So you can choose how you respond. You choose happiness. You can choose joy. You can choose, make a choice.
Okay.
Stop choosing to be angry about stuff.
I think it takes a lot of practice for certain people.
Yeah. I'm so glad you rose your hand. Transparency.
Yeah. But it's definitely like a training of the mind. Like something makes you mad. You really have to discipline yourself in such a way and say, you can't steal my joy.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, our emotions hit first and then we just think about it afterwards.
Right.
Sometimes I do feel that you should sit in your emotions for a little bit, but are you going to allow it to control the rest of your day? Are you going to allow your emotions to linger?
Right, fully take over.
Right. But I think you should always observe them and maybe even sit in it briefly. But
when you say briefly, how long are you talking? Like for you, because you can't really speak for anybody else but yourself. So you went like this. You had rolled your hand, so
is
briefly.
that proper terminology though? Rose your hand? For real, if it is, I did not know that. But for me, it took me a little bit. It took me it depends on what happened, but I'm gonna sit in there for a little bit. But I've learned to give myself a time period depending on whatever's going on. But we don't want this thing to prolong for longer than 2 to 3 days. Now, if it's something as
2 or 3 days,
that's a long time for you.
Yes.
For you.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, how long does it take you?
I feel like you should be able to change your mind instantly. I don't think it should take 2 or 3 days for somebody to choose that they don't want to be upset about something. I don't think it should take that long. 2 or 3 days. You're not even supposed to go to bed angry.
Yeah, you definitely are not. But to start somewhere, I mean, I can allow this to linger on for the rest of my lifetime because I can hold something now. I can't hold that grudge if you want me to. We can take it there.
Wow.
But over time, I've learned, okay, we're not gonna, and it's not even about being angry. We can talk about being sad or sorrowful or grieving something.
Okay.
Any emotion that is not positive outside of being angry,
it could be a process.
Yeah.
It could take some time.
Yeah.
Okay. I caught when you said grieving, that's the word that stood out to me. That's a different thing than what you just all the other things that you said.
Okay.
Because that truly, you have to allow yourself to grieve the loss of something or someone. Like, that's not something that I feel that you should just automatically be able to
Snap out of
right
instantly.
right. That should take a little longer, in my opinion.
Right.
But being angry,
It depends on what someone did to you. But you are right. The Bible says that you should not even go to bed angry.
right?
And so that's something we want to work towards. But if you don't know that, you just don't know that. And also, if you haven't trained your mind to do that, you got to take steps to do that. So instead of me being mad the whole week, I'll give you 3 days. And eventually it'll be 24 hours. It really depends on what whoever did what.
3 days.
It depends on whatever.
So when you've been mad at me, it was a 3-day.
What was the circumstance? What happened?
Oh, we can't talk about that on here.
Okay. What? Can you give me a hint?
Yeah, the phone call.
I was mad at you
You
because
was finna cut me off though.
oh, you talking about?
God had to speak to you and tell you.
Oh, that was instantly that I relieved that anger and spoke to you again. That was an instant moment.
Instant. No, it wasn't instant.
I didn't call you back. I called you back the same day or the day after.
No, it was like 2-3 days later. I could not reach you.
Well, at least you know it was 2 to 3 days. Yeah, I told y'all.
Yeah. It was.
But it
was
takes
a time period.
It takes time to process hurt. I mean, I try to allow my body to know that this is how you feeling, and that's okay. But you need to overcome this too. But just to have that awareness, you can avoid it and be like, push it to the side. It's one thing to fake it and pretend like everything okay.
Mm-hmm.
That can help you overcome it in some instances. But I'm finna embrace this. Yes, body. Yes, soul. Yes, spirit. You are hurt.
I'm not
Feel
disagreeing.
these emotions.
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm saying it's still your choice. I believe that you can choose a different
You
route.
definitely can.
You don't have to.
With training of your mind is not my mind. Get what I'm saying? So your mindset is at a good place when it comes to that. But renewing your mind, okay? If that's the way you've always done things, which we always talk about unlearning something.
Yeah. You're right.
I have to renew my mind, and I have to come to that awareness to say, okay,
About yourself.
yeah, but also not. It's one thing to know, but it's another thing to do something about what you know. I know I shouldn't be taking that long, so what am I going to do about it? Instead of a week, I'm going to do 3 days.
I like that.
And eventually, we'll knock it down to 24 hours. But there is power in choosing to be happy, though. It's not always easy.
But you got that choice though. I just want everybody to know that you have a choice. You can choose how your day is going to be when you wake up. When God wake you up in the morning, you can say, "Oh, today a good day already. I'm gonna have a good day."
Yeah, to speak positivity in your day when you first wake up helps a lot. To also speak what you want to happen in your day, that helps a lot. So,
yeah.
For an example, if I wake up and I'm still on edge about something, one of the first things that I will confess out of my mouth would probably be, God, I thank you that I'm already forgiving of that thing. Thank you that today is a new day and I am happy today. Thank you that I will be kind to this person today. Just go ahead and put it out there, even if you don't feel it. Just put it out there, and it will come to pass. It shall.
Come on with it. Absolutely, absolutely. Choosing to be happy.
Yes, y'all. Jazz just not waking up, so.
Why you keep telling these folk that?
Because I can feel it. I don't know if they can see it unless they know you personally.
You putting it out there for them to try to look for it now.
That's how you feel. But no, I'm just saying, like, if it's like any.
I don't know. You saying my energy is low?
I'm saying it is very calm.
I'm glad you didn't get here when I first woke up then, because then you probably really would have been like, wait, we need to just wait a few minutes.
For real?
Yeah. I'm like that in the morning, but this ain't even the morning.
I would not like to see you in the morning for real. When we go to church, you be talking to me.
You ain't here when I.
You talking about when you just wake up?
Yes.
But by the time you get to your destination,
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm grateful for that, because I don't got time for
For what? The foolishness?
Yeah, the foolery. It's just, I ain't got time for you. I mean, she likes to be silent in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do too, but if you talk to me, I talk to you. I won't be highly annoyed.
I'm not in nobody's face in the morning, because I don't want nobody in my face in the morning.
I would love to be. I would bother you just because you don't like that.
Wow.
I would.
I'm so glad that
That's not the case.
we don't see each other like that in the morning, because I would not want to snap on you in the
Oh my
morning.
gosh.
Just being honest, I'm not the best.
You would snap on me?
Have I ever snapped on you before?
In what kind of way?
Any kind of way, like in a way that you feel like I snapped.
Like you told me off?
Yeah, however you
I don't
define
know what that
snap.
means. Because when I think snap, I think like cuss me out.
No, I don't even cuss. So we know that ain't the case. You know I can't be talking about that. You doing a lot of blinking.
Yeah.
You all right?
Identified something. Well, I don't think you ever snapped on me.
Right. I don't think I have either. But I'm just trying to make sure.
You think I snapped on you?
No, you just get smart.
I think we all should be getting smart, guys. If you sitting up there not getting smart, what are you doing?
Not intelligent smart.
Oh, what
Sarcastic smart.
Still smart. I need you guys to be getting smart. But there is not a time that I have snapped on you.
It's not.
I'm grateful though that I don't think I want to see that time. Oh God, I don't know why we just spoke that. But I don't think I want to see that time where you try to snap on me.
Why would I try to? That's not even me. You know I'm like the sweetest person you know.
Girl, please. I just really do not wish to see the time that you would snap in a way that...
Oh, you know what? What would you do when somebody does something that they have never done, like to you, and it, like, wow, you didn't know that that person was capable.
In a negative way or a positive?
Yeah, a negative way.
What would I do if somebody
how do you
did
handle
something?
that? Like, if I snapped on you, like, how I'm me, you would never expect that from me. So how would you handle somebody that you care about offending you in such a manner they have never done before? What are you supposed to do as a Christian?
Or what I'm supposed to do.
And what would you do? Give me both. I'm trying to wake up right now.
Okay, I'm trying to help you. I think as a Christian, you should be quick to listen and slow to speak. Sometimes things do happen out the blue and unexpectedly. That's how the enemy works sometimes.
Absolutely.
Like, that's when he really trip you up the most, when you ain't even thinking about it. Then he just sends something out the blue. So with that being said, I'm supposed to.
And not let it get to you and choose happiness. Don't let Jasmine have her little mood she in. I forgive her. Lord forgive me for even, like,
Thinking otherwise.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Right.
Uh-huh.
You agree?
Yeah.
What would you do though?
I would probably, one or two things. I can really just be silent. I think when you hurt my feelings to a certain extent, it brings me to be silent.
Oh.
Or two, girl, who you talking to? But I think for you, I would be silent.
Oh, if it was anybody else, you might crank up on them? Well,
Depending on how you coming out. Because if you already don't mean me no good and you don't really like me.
what would you just do? I'm going to get you one of them bracelets. WWJD.
What would you do? What would Jasmine do?
If you snapped on me,
Yeah, you'll laugh.
I would be shocked. I know that much. But
Why?
I would try to figure out what's wrong with you. I'm a communicator. I'm
You
like,
would try to talk to me? I don't feel that's the time to talk.
but that's what I would do. You asked me.
I would be enraged that you trying to continue to talk.
So me trying to talk to you
At a point of anger.
is going to make it worse.
For sure. It'll be a back and forth.
So you're saying for you, give you your time, your space. Don't try to talk to you.
No.
I'm be like, man, we better than that. Why are you talking to me like you're crazy? Like, don't do that.
Yeah. You can do that. So how about this? When you're physically hurting, are you the type of person that wants somebody to touch you and help aid you, or you don't want to be touched at all when something is physically hurting you?
Physically hurting me. Like I'm injured.
Yeah.
I need help if I'm
Like-
injured.
Like you're in excruciating pain. You want somebody to...
Give me some medicine.
For real?
Yeah.
So, like, you want
If I'm
somebody to
sick-
hold you and say, it's going to be all right.
I don't need like sympathy. I need treatment.
That's real.
I need so I can speed the recovery process up.
All right.
I need somebody to say, okay, I ain't gonna stay over at your house with you all day, but I can go to the store for you and get you I can go get you something that'll help you feel better if I'm sick.
If you pop your leg, God forbid, if you pop your leg out of place, I mean excruciating pain, something just happened, it's immediate.
Call 911, get me to the hospital.
But do you need somebody to touch you if needed?
How am I gonna get well? I don't understand what you're asking me.
Okay, I guess for me, if I'm in excruciating pain, I don't want you to touch me. If I'm throwing up real bad, don't touch me. If I'm like, don't touch me. You're gonna freak me out. Go ahead on.
Wow. Okay. You're vomiting. Don't try to, don't touch you. Don't try to check on you. We can check on you.
Check on me, but please don't touch me. I think you're gonna make it go worse. It'll get a little bit worse. But I don't know. I don't do good with people touching me and I'm in pain, or if I'm in, I don't know.
That's interesting. I will say that. You just don't like being touched in general, though. You're not an affectionate person.
Being that I'm not an affectionate person, you guys, I try to break that from time to time and do little gestures to other people. And so, for an example, child, I tried to hug Jazz probably about 3 to 4 times, and she makes it very bad for me. It makes me feel like, girl, stop.
When I told you, okay, when you try to do something new with someone that you've never done that thing with and they don't expect it, it's gonna naturally catch them off guard. So
Right.
You're using the word bad, but it's really, I made it awkward. You make it awkward.
You
because
tell me all the time that I make it awkward, but when somebody do it 3 to 4 times, and you're still at a place of shock, I'm like, bro, you are making it worse than it has to be. It's just
having it happen back to back to back to back, like, would be more, okay, I got the hang of this now. You know, this won't be so awkward. But when you spread it out and it only happened once every 3 months, I can't get used to that.
Relax. She is being so sarcastic.
Oh, that's the truth.
Bro, you are kidding me. That's not the truth. That is
I am telling the truth. It has been, you have been doing that, like, it's not often, it's not frequent enough for me to be used to it.
In conclusion with that, child, I don't even, what she did do is she surprised me, and I went with the flow. I surprised her, and she go against the flow. She make it more awkward than it already is. What she recently did,
little side hug, and you just be like, okay.
Child, please. She gave me a side hug. I was like, oh, you gave me a hug.
Yeah, that's sarcastic.
To you. This girl can't decipher from when I'm being sarcastic and when I'm being genuine.
I really don't feel, I mean, I feel like.
Because my tone of voice sounds like sarcasm.
Yeah, it definitely
does. But no,
that's my perception.
Oh, yeah, if you want to go back to that topic.
Okay, so we talked about choosing happiness.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about how we would handle, you know, a close friend or somebody that we're close to coming at us in a
unexpected way.
Yeah, in like a manner that will really catch us by surprise, and
Mm-hmm.
how we should handle that as a Christian,
mm-hmm.
versus how we would actually handle it, you know, without the armor of God on us. How would we handle it? And what else did we discuss?
I think the last thing was just like how well we do with physical touch.
A lot of people are like, I know a lot of people who are affectionate. They like hugging, and you know, if that's you, that's fine. I will hug you back. I'm not against hugs. I'm just not the one who's going to naturally just walk up to you and just give you one.
We know.
And you are the same way. So we are. Say it with me. Two in sync. Say it with me.
You notice I didn't say that with you. I don't agree. I at least try to break mine or try to have some type of affection. Because I'm not really verbally affectionate either all the time. It's not likely. I don't think you are either. Not to me. You probably are to somebody.
What you said?
Verbally affectionate.
What is verbally affectionate? What is that?
Oh, you did so good. You look so good. You smell so good. Like that kind of affection.
Compliments.
Like
that's compliments.
The love language that's talking. Girl, please. I'm through.
Love language.
Okay. My last question before we conclude the video is, what would be your love language? If you don't like physical, you don't like to, what is your love language? What does somebody else have to do to you?
I like words of affirmation.
That's what I'm trying to say. When I say verbally affectionate, I'm saying like words of affirmation.
You just couldn't think of it.
You said compliments, and I wasn't getting that.
Cause you said, "Oh, you."
But
look
you
good,
don't
you
even
smell
give
good.
that.
You look good. You smell good. Who said that? Who?
You don't give words of affirmation, but you like to receive that.
Who told you that I don't do that?
Nobody had to tell me. I know that.
You don't know that.
I'm talking about when it come down to Parris Johnson.
Oh. You don't say nothing to me, so I don't say nothing to you.
That's so stubborn. Y'all, when you have that mindset, let me tell you, you won't go very far. Like, you don't say nothing to me. that is our timer. And that is our time for today.
That is funny. On a positive note, we have to do on our positive note.
On a positive note, we're going to allow Jazz to take it away this time.
This is what I want to tell somebody. When dealing with somebody who is very, very similar to you, you have to be willing to think outside the box, get outside the box, and do something different. So, the example that you gave about how I tried to hug you, well, I did, and that's not something we normally do.
Yeah.
That was me starting something, but my advice, and I'm talking to myself too.
Thank you, Jesus.
My advice would be to form a consistency so that both parties will become comfortable, because as long as it's not consistent, it's always going to be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be willing to, step outside of your comfort zone and just be consistent at doing something new.
That's what we talked about in church today, child.
Wow.
If you're watching
and
this,
I wasn't there with you.
if you're watching this and you was there, you know what I'm talking about.
Wow. I just talked about something you learned today in church.
Yes, and I think we touched on this on our previous episode as well.
We did. But that's my positive note. Do you have a positive note? Or we only do one at a time? How do we normally do it? One person says something and then we close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Jesus. And so that's all we have for today, folks. We thank you guys for sticking with us, for sticking through, and for coming back to watch again and again. We pray to just get better and better. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop ideas or topics that you guys want us to talk about. And that's all we have for today. I'm Parris K.
And I'm Lady J.
And I'm Parris K.
We two in sync, all right? Cause she playing.
I'm Parris K. She through. And we out.